What can you take away after gutting one out that's close in the fourth quarter like this?
Yeah, real gutsy win. Obviously against a lethal Kings team. I thought our group, you did a hell of a job tonight, and in particular our bench. Our bench was phenomenal. They won the game for us. Obviously, Dez was huge for us tonight. You're going to need that on certain nights. I thought our defense progressively got better on Fox throughout the game, Monk, Sabonis, DeRozan. I mean, those guys, I think I said before the game, they can score in a lot of different ways. They had some rhythm going, came up with some big stops. Different guys stepped up, late in the game, but our bench mob was huge. I mean, outside of Dez, but you talked about Marcus's impact on the game, Jake's impact on the game, Santi's impact on the game, Jay, all those guys, plus 20, plus 30, defensive activity. They sparked our runs in the first half. They sparked the run in the fourth quarter and made some tough decisions on who was going to finish the game, but that group was rolling. I thought the organization, the execution on a couple of our half court when we needed to slow down was really good. Des, obviously, big-time buckets down the stretch. Overall, real gutsy win against a team that, can pose a lot of problems.
Taylor in the back. I know the other night you said you were going to be careful with your words, but second straight game, you guys clearly not happy with the officiating. Just big picture, do you have a problem with the consistency you guys are getting with the whistle night to night?
I'm not going to go into consistency and all that stuff, but, I do wonder about transparency at time and real-time moments.
Hey, when y'all went out at 6:45, your team didn't lose, but you actually picked up doing it. What it says about you being able to play without your best player in crunch time?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I thought he was, trying to get going, just couldn't get into the game. Obviously a struggle for him and a couple of other starters. I mean, Jaren was having struggles throughout the game. Jalen was having struggles throughout the game. But, for our group, they had built up momentum, throughout the game. And when they came in, that's what we've been talking about. It's just no matter who can step on the floor, we know what we got to do. And I thought our pace was pretty good. Our principles ball movement, was better than the other night, especially in the fourth quarter. And, for that group to come in, whatever it was, 6 and change, to play with pace, play with the defensive activity. They score. We don't put our heads down. We go. And then when it was time to half court execute, we did a phenomenal job. So overall, just different guys stepping up. That's what we got to be about.
Taylor, in the late game execution, obviously the difference in results are between makes and misses. But what did you notice about the difference in the process of the late game execution? It seemed like there was a lot more of those the off-ball activity that y'all are wanting to play with in y'all's system late in the stretch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the preparedness was there. I mean, obviously we talked about it this morning. We've been spending time on it throughout the season, but not probably to the depths that we did this morning. And for our guys, like even in, that 6-minute mark when, or during reviews or whatever it was, the conversation about what pace we needed to play at, we talked about it at the start of the fourth quarter, but then given the simple packages and what that looked like and the spacings around it and how we were creating the advantage and how we were executing. And obviously Marcus being in that position to, initiate the offense. We had Santi bringing the ball up at times, getting the ball to Dez. So I think the communication was phenomenal. They were seeing some things. We got on the same page. We knew when it was time to go fast in the beginning of the possession, or it was, hey, let's go execute this play, but then keep that movement that you were talking about after the advantage was created. So I thought the intentionality and preparedness was at a much different level tonight.
Taylor, what did you make of Ja's ejection, and do you think that moment sparked any energy in the team at all?
Yeah, I mean, I emotional game. Not sure why. It took me a long time to get an explanation, and by that time, I don't know what to take out of that. When it took like 7 or 8 minutes to figure out why one of our best guys just got tossed out of a game. But I'm proud of the group and how they responded. That's the biggest thing. We had to get to the next play. As tough as it was, Ja was trying to push through and playing with his guys. He was trying to get engaged, even though he couldn't get himself going. I thought he was distributing the ball and trying to guard, and for the other guys to step up, when a moment like that happens is really impressive. When it could have easily just gotten sidetracked and gotten distracted. Our guys were locked in. Great. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.